Yeah. It's hint is. I'll put it over there. Give me a chance to turn it on.
No.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Bear Patrol. Appreciate y'all coming. Our patrol has decided to focus our project on fitness. While fitness is mentioned in the Scout Oath, and where we all promise to be physically strong, we feel it would be beneficial to all of us and to our scouts if we put a little bit more focus on fitness. Our goal today is to give you the materials you need to better improve fitness-related activities in your meetings.
I'm almost dressed. Okay. I don't know if you can see all those pictures. As a Wolf Scout, there's things I can do to accomplish my requirements for physical fitness that will help me in the future. So first of all, I can do things as easy as playing catch, balancing on a wooden beam. I can see how high I can jump. I can swim 25 feet and tread for, I was going to say 15 minutes, but 15 seconds, play basketball and run for 5 minutes. Then as I move on as a Bear Scout, I can exercise and do several requirements, 14, 15, and 16. I can ride my bike, I can play badminton, I can play volleyball, I can play kickball, softball, shuffleboard, any of those. And there's also some fun ones. There's a two-person contest. So like an arm wrestle, a pullover, Indian leg wrestle, things like that. And then as a Weebelows, I can accomplish the athlete requirement. And to do that, I'll need to do sit-ups, push-ups, 50-yard dash. Also, there's a quarter mile swim. There's a stick wrestle, arm wrestle again, leg wrestle, and standing long jump. And you can see if I actually do all these requirements, it would be hard for me to not be physically fit.
Quarter mile swim.
I am a Boy Scout. I'm likely to sit in your chair, climb in your hammock, complain at just about every opportunity that I can find. I do this because I have not yet learned to reach my potential. I need you as my leader to help me do that. I'm a Boy Scout. I will always prefer to eat something less good for me over something that's better for me. If you bring unhealthy treats and cook unhealthy food, I'm very likely to eat it. I need your help. I need your help to know how to change this pattern and to set a pattern for my life that will be better for me. I'm a Boy Scout. If I don't learn to keep myself physically fit, I may just choose to miss the next activity that requires it. When I become a Varsity Scout or a Venture Scout, I might miss that 10-mile hike that changes my life. I might find it easier and easier to miss Scout meetings and eventually drop out of the program. And finally, I'm a Boy Scout. I come from a broken family and a challenged home. The system has failed me as far as learning about physical fitness, and you are my last hope and my last chance to learn to set a lifetime pattern that will keep me strong and healthy in my later life. I need you as my leader to help me with that goal.
I'm a Varsity Scout. As a young man between the ages of 14 and 18, the Varsity Scout program offers me the opportunities and training to add to that which I received as a Boy Scout. I'd like to start with a few quotes from the official Varsity Scouting website. The Varsity Scout program is well suited for boys who have outgrown the traditional Boy Scout program and are ready to move on to a more challenging high adventure program. Varsity Scouting promotes the use of sports with the emphasis changing every sports season. Competition between several Varsity Scout teams could be developed into year-round competitive sporting events. A well-balanced program blends scouting's values with the 5 program areas of emphasis: advancement, high adventure sports, personal development, service, and special programs and events. The 12 sports programs are available, enhance the variety of challenge and action. Now, of those 5 areas of emphasis, 3 of them deal directly with physical activity, and 2 others will probably involve some sort of physical activity. So varsity scouting is well suited to instilling in me and in a young man the values and good habits that I will need for the rest of my life. Some of the sports that are included in the program material are backpacking, basketball, bowling, canoe camping, caving, cross-country skiing, cycling, fishing. That's kind of an iffy one, I think, but I'll throw it in there because I love it. Freestyle biking, frontiersmen, rock climbing and rappelling, roller hockey, shooting sports, snow camping, soccer, softball, survival, swimming, tennis, triathlon, volleyball, water skiing, whitewater canoeing. Now, these are all activities well suited to a young man of my age. In addition to the sports and fitness, as a varsity scout, I will learn to continue, I will learn to put into practice the principles of nutrition and health that I learned as a Boy Scout. Any young man wishing to learn about different physical activities and about leading a healthy life would do well to be part of a varsity scout team. From learning about different sports, to teaching one another about different sports, to high adventure programs, varsity scouting offers me the resources and organization I need to give me the foundation for a healthy life. Thank you, Varsity Scouting.
I am a venture. As ventures, we've learned and grown and done a lot in previous scouts. And it's really up to us what we'd like to do. This is our venture uniform from our current crew. We chose and made our own design, and this is what we wear. As a venture crew, we've had many exciting things over the last number of years, whether it's been rappelling, water skiing, and different activities like that. For a lot of those things, we have to be physically active and physically fit. There were the rappelling activity that they did in southern Utah would have been very tough for boys who were not fit. There was a lot of practice and a lot of preparation that went into that trip, but it was very rewarding, and we really enjoyed and continue to talk about that too today. As I went out and researched further into venturing, I've only ever been in 11-year-old scouts to this point, so really didn't know much about venturing. But there are many exciting events and things like that. One of the newer programs is USA Cycling has teamed up with venturing and now helps sponsor full year-round programs to help develop those habits, to help develop those activities and skills that I can use as a venturer to stay physically fit through the rest of my life.
I'm a missionary. I'm a representative of Jesus Christ. I was involved with scouting. I had good leaders who taught me and taught me to learn to love the outdoors. Because I spent time outside and I learned to enjoy outdoors and sports, I got involved in sports when I graduated from being involved with Boy Scouts. I ran on the track and cross-country teams. I was ready to serve a mission, and as a missionary, missionaries walk an average of 5 miles every day, or bike 12 miles every day. I was prepared to serve the Lord and bring the message of the restored gospel to the people around the world. Upon returning home from my mission, I was married in the temple. I had the opportunity to raise a young family and had the physical fitness to be able to chase toddlers and stay up late and do the dishes and do all the things required of me as a husband and father. And now, as a big surprise to me, being called as a scoutmaster, I'm ready and prepared to take my boys camping and hiking, and I'll continue my physical fitness as it will help me prepare for my future life. I'll share a quote from President Hinckley. He said, "Permit me to emphasize that we need missionaries, but they must be capable of doing the work. There should be an eagerness and a desire to serve the Lord as his ambassadors to the world, and there must be health and strength, both physical and mental, for the work is demanding. The hours are long and the stress can be heavy. We are not asking for perfection. The work of the Lord is done by ordinary people who work in an extraordinary way. Today, about 3% of missionaries have their mission shortened by either physical or mental health problems. And, scouts who take the time to learn about physical fitness, sleeping, eating right, and doing what they need to take care of their bodies are more prepared to serve in the future and to be better productive members of society.
You've probably all seen the situation where you're at a camp and you've got a boy that maybe isn't as healthy, isn't as fit, a little overweight, can't do some of the activities the other boys get to do. And you've seen that boy fail to participate in the activities that could change his life, that could make a difference to him. Just 3 weeks ago, I was camping up here in Zuni campground, where we're headed to next. And there was a boy who was missing. And I believe the reason he was missing is he knew that when we were done camping here, we were going to hike home from here. And I'd warned the boys and I told them, be ready. Be prepared, wear the right clothes, wear the right shoes, because we're hiking home from here. And it was a rough hike for some of the boys who weren't quite ready. But it was an introduction to them, because soon all those boys are going with me back east to the National Jamboree. And we're going to be doing a lot of hiking. The groups that went this last summer to the shakedown at the Jamboree said it was 6.5 miles to church each way. A lot of hiking. All of you have a chance to make a difference to the boys that you work with. I would encourage each of you, focus on fitness, have activities, make sure everyone is included. Work up to those levels where they can really, really enjoy the outdoors. But to do that, they need to be fit. At the bottom of each of your sheets, there's a commitment to physical fitness through scouting. I'd like to read that with you. And I'd like each of you to think about that and commit to that. I commit to promote physical fitness to the scouts I work with by encouraging and participating in planned physical activities and by directing them to scouting's belt loops, merit badges, and other awards and programs that promote physical fitness. As well, I commit to continually strive to be physically fit myself so that I can fully participate in our scout activities and camps and to be a good example to the scouts. I bear you my witness that scouting is one of the most powerful forces on the planet and one of the best chances that we have for world peace. I bear you my testimony that God lives, that Jesus is the Christ, that we can help boys to return and live with Him. And I say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.